Feel me, come and my heart is lost. I'm in the mood to start my own quiet storm. Baby, can you smell my sweet perfume? I want you to bring me. Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Dana Bell.
And I'm Nice Nasty Nancy.
And I'm Roxanne.
And this is Sex, Love, and Relationships. Raw and uncut.
Y'all bitches is funny.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
So let's get right into it. What's going on? What's going on?
Happy gobble gobble, everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.
Look, the turkey done. Y'all want a slice?
Ah.
We gonna cut it. We gonna cut it and we gonna send y'all a slice.
Speaking of turkeys, what part of the turkeys do y'all like for Thanksgiving?
I like the dark meat.
I'm a white meat person.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
I never thought that.
Why? I like breasts.
Oh,
that makes sense.
I like the dark meat and I like the wing, but I don't like the tip part of the wing. Like even when you eat regular chicken wings, I don't like that tip part. It's like the flat. That's what y'all call it, flat.
Yeah, I know people that would devour that flat.
And I love dark meat.
Like if I get hot wings, I'm flat.
Flat. Me too. I love dark meat, but now that I fry turkeys, I'll deep fry a smoked turkey. I'll eat the breast of that smoked turkey. It is the beast. But my favorite part is the butt.
Oh,
Yeah, when I was
I wonder why.
when I was a little girl, my father used to always get in trouble every Thanksgiving. My grandmother would say, "Ed, stay away from that butt."
But what's a smoked turkey? When you take smoked turkey, like smoked turkey?
Oh yeah, you can buy a whole smoked turkey. Like you buy a smoked turkey breast for the sandwich meat. You can buy a whole smoked turkey, and I deep fry. Okay, got you.
I want something. First time I had fried turkey, we went somewhere to church. We went somewhere. You know how we always say we with Miss Pastor Wilson, and somebody had fried turkey. I didn't know it was fried turkey. When I was eating it, I was like, "This turkey tastes good." And one day, said, "Oh, that's fried turkey." I was like, "That's fried turkey."
Yeah,
How you
some
frying
people fry turkey.
Yeah, but now it's popular. I know what it is, but I had it so long ago that it's such a different taste. It's really
It is.
good. Yeah.
Living in Maryland, we had the whole big propane tank, and
yeah,
we would fry it. Then living in New York, I can't have that, so I bought the indoor turkey fryers from Amazon. I bought one a couple of years ago. Used it, lost the cap to it. Went on Amazon. You can find every replacement for a turkey fryer except for that cap.
Oh, wow.
So I had to throw it away, and of course I can't.
So nobody else had it? You could borrow the cat?
Oh
No.
shit! You had fried turkey before, Ross?
No.
It's good.
I just started eating turkey
Really?
like 2 years ago at the job.
Well, fried turkey is real good. It's a place in Brooklyn called Jive Turkey where you can order a fried turkey.
I'm not like big on turkey. Like I don't eat it at Thanksgiving, but I'll eat like a cold cup of turkey.
Okay. What's a traditional Caribbean dish for Thanksgiving? Did y'all have that?
I mean, in Jamaica we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but my family, it's pretty much all the Jamaican dishes
Okay.
that we would normally make. Yeah.
So do y'all have holidays
chicken,
in
I love
in Caribbean that's similar to Thanksgiving?
No, it's just Christmas. We cook on Christmas. That's New Year's, Boxing Day. Like we have more.
Yeah, Boxing Day is your New Year's. Am I right?
No, we have New Year's, but we have like more holidays during Christmas than we do.
What is Boxing
Here.
Day?
I don't know. It's something from England. I mean, that's where we gain our independence from, and they celebrate
That
Boxing
day,
Day
like
there.
that's our 4th of July.
So-
That's
so-
what it is.
We have that in between Christmas and New Year. We have Boxing Day.
Oh, okay.
What's Boxing Day?
The day they want to.
I mean, it's just a period of during the Christmas holiday where it's like, you know, like how here it's like we celebrate Christmas and then New Year's. We celebrate Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's. So it's like there's a day in between that.
So to answer my own question,
Really?
I love some dark meat.
I like
I
mine.
know for me,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's juicy and
I
It
consider leg
doesn't matter. I eat.
It's weird.
I
I
eat.
consider the leg white meat.
So I can eat any meat, light or dark. I like it. I eat you.
Back to the turkey bag.
Well, since you said like that meat you talking about this meat. Oh, okay.
Okay, so my topic today is from a post that someone put up. I never can remember who put the post, but I can always remember the post. I think it was it was Murphy. It was you, Carrie Murphy. You put up, why aren't women taught how to treat a man like women are taught? I mean, men are taught how to treat a woman. Like, don't do this, or treat her like this, treat her like a lady. Da, 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 da. Why aren't we women taught how to treat a man? Now, check it out. We are not taught how to treat a man. We are taught how to take care of a man. We taught to cook and clean and give him some
Be a
pussy.
wife.
But we're not taught how to treat them. And I thought about that, and I was saying, what? We got to talk about this. And I said it when I answered your post, Carrie, that we had to talk about this because it's true.
deep,
Why
yes.
aren't we taught how to treat a man? Because I hear women even now, when I was younger, oh, you can't treat a woman like that. You can't curse like a woman. You can't beat a woman. You can't do this. You can't treat her like a lady. Open up the door to her. Do this, do that. But we're not taught that. We're taught to make sure we keep the house clean, make sure they have their dinner ready, and make sure that we, give them some pussy. That's how to take care of them. That's not taught how to treat them. Because I was saying that how we women belittle men, we demasculate them, we talk about them, we always say they ain't shit because they cheat and this and that. And all those things go with a negative definition of the consequences of how you are treated, but not how you should treat them. So I feel like we should be teaching our little girls, how to treat a man as well as take care of them. We should. Treat them with respect.
I think it's a culture thing because Spanish women are raised not only to cook, to clean, but they are raised to how to treat their husband.
Meaning what, like they cater to them?
It's not only they cater to them, I think that the Spanish culture, Spanish
It's
women out there,
submissive.
but they're taught that. No, they're also taught how to talk to them, how to. One thing, and you have a point there. We never teach our kids to encourage them. We don't teach our daughters that when we're young. Which is true. I have tried all the time to encourage my spouse to make him feel better. But what's crazy is that I didn't start the encouragement until him. Because as we know, he's not my first husband or my second. But I learned that he is my king and I should treat him as such. One thing that we all know is that our men have their wars that they fight out there in the world, each and every day. And when they come home, they really don't need
to fight another war.
War. However, Slim, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Still needs to be said. And I think that me as a person or as a wife has to learn how to say it.
Or when to say it.
Well, when to say it. Because one thing I've learned about men is once we yell at them, they no longer hear us.
Shut down.
I can remember a pastor saying one time when we yell, it's like we throwing a shoe at them.
Or like the Charlie Brown teacher.
Yeah, so
we go one ear out the other.
that is something.
I mean, that's deep. That is something to think about. That is something to, try to change. It's never too late to learn and to do different
Yeah, because
things.
that's another thing about it. We learned how to treat it, but we wasn't taught how to treat it. But I have learned. There's like some of the things I do now. I'd be like, damn, you should have did that. You should have did this. You should have did that. You should have talked to him like that. You should have did this. Oh, go apologize and make sure you try to make up and make it better. But sometimes in the relationship, things have gone too far. It's hard to turn back. We were just singing that, playing around.
That's right.
But it is. So, and you got to take responsibility for your part in the demise of a relationship if you know you played a part, because you can't relationships don't go by on their own unless you have a crazy ass motherfucker that just said fuck it and just did it all the time, and all you tried to do was make it work, and that's not the case with mine. So I'm not going to go there. I will take my responsibility for the part that I played, and I will say the first part that I played was not nipping shit in the butt And I always talk about that. You got to shit.
I feel like you don't have to teach a woman how to treat a man because we were born with that quality.
I will say that too.
How to treat people, period. It doesn't matter the gender.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I don't feel like we have to be taught how to treat a man. But men, they're not born with that quality of being care. It's just like when you have a dog, it's like, how did this dog know that dogs are supposed to lift their legs? It's just like, they were just born with that quality of knowing how to do it. But with men, they were born with the quality of knowing how to treat like a woman. So it's like, it's natural. Even though it's like, we were taught how to take care, it's the same thing as treating them, how to take care of treating you guys, how women are raised to treat men is the same as taking care of them. I don't think there's like a difference. With men, I just feel like they just choose to be stupid. It's just like, I feel like they're like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just something in men that they don't want to fight, but it just brings the spice. Just like with women, it's just like, I don't want to fight, but if we happy all the time, it's boring. So it's just like, let me just do something to just start a fight. Not to break up, but it's just like, let me just bother this bitch today, or let me just fuck with this nigga today about this. Not trying to break up. It's just like, just to...
They do that to see how far they can get.
Yeah, it's just like,
and if they see they're getting away with it, they're gonna take another step,
to like do
and that's
shit,
that's how they
stuff like
cheat and
that.
stuff.
So I don't think it's
Like you said,
why were women taught how to, because women were born that way. I don't think you have to teach women this stuff. Women were just born to take care of men, women, whatever is in front of them, they were born with that quality, and men weren't. So you have to teach a man how to take care of a woman, even though they still do dumb shit. Even if you teach them.
There is some validity to that.
I agree. Women are natural born nurturers. The majority of us, because we know there's some women out there.
Incorrigible.
I agree.
These are my big words. Incorrigible.
I agree, but we have that. We may have that nurturing instinct, but we don't know how to process it or to bring it out. I do agree. We're natural nurturers, but if you're not brought up in a nurturing environment or an environment where there's positivity, or these things are taught around us, we don't know how. One thing I thought about, it doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter your color. 99% of people experience trauma, some type of trauma as a child. And that changes something in you as you grow.
I agree. I'm not going to talk about the trauma, but I agree.
I think that
we don't want to have a crying session up here.
No, because it's turkey day. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Yes.
My question is, taking a shower before sex.
It's important.
What about it?
For me, it has to be done.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was speaking with my co-host earlier, and they're just like, what about if you feel like being spontaneous? I guess I'm not. Because I need to shower, and I need to know that you showered. Because it's a mind thing for me. Like, do you just piss?
So this is what I said to her.
But wait a minute. See, this is the girl in you with that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a girl.
Yeah.
Very much so.
My thing is,
once a month.
being spontaneous, I said, suppose your girl got a candlelight dinner out. She's standing at the door, looking at the time, waiting, know what time she come from work, with a little nighty on, negligee, and just waiting. Was waiting for all day, right?
No, my girl is gonna know this bitch like to shower.
No.
So when she's in the shower, she's going to come out, and I'm gonna be in this attire.
That's not gonna always be. Just like I said,
I'm not sorry.
she could be at the door waiting. She come in, throw her in here, knock everything off the table, throw it down, rip her clothes. She gonna in the middle, be like, no, I gotta shower. Like in the middle.
I have if I got a hard
the groove.
Yeah, hold on, stop. I gotta go up.
Yeah, that part. Like
but sometimes you might might be somewhere where you can't get to the shower. You in the
Then it
car
shouldn't be
getting
somewhere
busy.
you
And
If I'm in that
then
car,
it's
You're in the fucking car. All right,
in the
bitch.
car getting busy, and you gonna say, is there a place I can go take a shower?
Better have some wipes to wipe that motherfucker down.
If
You
we're in
know?
a car, then there's not going to be that
I
foreplay. This
No
is a
shit.
straight.
But you still
Ah.
doing it. You still doing it.
I
You
can.
still
Let me
having
tell.
sex.
I think that of course, if I've showered that morning or whatever, we can have sex. But you can't eat me. For me, I
We're
have
here.
to shower.
Me
first.
and her are here. You cannot. For me,
I better
it
This
doesn't make to-
motherfucker down.
First of all,
That's my wash up right there.
You
You're
alive.
gonna
You
wash
alive.
me
Hold
up.
on.
with some-
First
You
of all,
alive. 'Cause the
first
first
of
thing
all-
you do when you come in your front door is head
Go
straight to the shower. You's alive.
But if I come
No,
in the shower
'cause
and he
I know
ready
it's
to
been
lick
times.
this bitch, my leg is up.
I know it's been times when y'all had your menstrual and
Oh
people
no,
went
see now that
down
shit is not
and
happening.
people have done that.
no.
Yes, they have done.
No,
people,
that's not happening.
people do
No.
that. They don't care. So it's done.
It's a red
You
light.
are
It's
nasty,
You
man.
saying
No,
very nasty.
I ain't doing it.
No, I've heard stories.
She asking for
I've
a
heard
friend.
stories. No, I've heard stories
I gotta-
where it's like, oh, yeah, I had my period, but I put a tampon in, and
Oh,
See,
no.
I told you it's done.
No,
People
that's
do
just
it.
no.
Not to lick it, but to
lick it.
Yeah,
Why
guys,
are you licking?
guys don't care. Most of them don't care. They will do it.
Yeah,
I've had
niggas
sex
is
on my
nasty.
period
This
before,
is
but I've never had my pussy ate out on my period. Unless it
See,
came while
this
I
is
was
Okay,
why-
I did
That-
try.
This is
My
exactly why I'm not attracted to men. That's disgusting.
I did my ex.
They probably got some women that do that. What you mean?
No,
You can't just blame it
they
on the
are.
man.
And, you know,
That's not all men.
I'm not old enough.
They just like hell.
I'm not old. I just feel
Hell to
like,
the nizzy.
for me, on my period, that is a time for me to
Cleanse.
be. Don't touch me. Respect that I don't want you to touch my tit. I just want to go through this 5 or 7 days. Don't touch
I
me.
never had it that long when I had it.
5 or 7.
I was
In
at
my early
3 to
times-
4 days.
It was 7. Now it's 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
You're getting older now, baby.
I know. When it's no, seriously, when it's gonna rain, my left knee starts to hurt. At 33,
So you saying you getting older?
I'm getting old,
Yeah.
and my
That
finger,
ain't got
this
nothing
one
to do
starts
with
to
no
hurt
age.
too.
Oh,
when
you
it's
know
gonna
what?
rain.
You have to
That
start
don't got
living a
nothing
younger
to do
life.
with-
Have arthritis too?
No,
That don't got nothing to do with age.
You have to start
When it
living a
rains, my
younger
legs don't hurt, and I'm older than
it's
you.
arthritis. I'm getting arthritis.
okay.
You have arthritis if you can tell the range.
Honey,
Well,
I'm a
she's
weather
saying
man.
it's age, like if you
It's
get
the age.
older, you will feel it. That's not
When
true.
I was
It's
17,
arthritis.
I wasn't feeling no pain. It's as the age comes.
Do you still run and jump and play like you did at 17?
She plays soccer.
No, I haven't played soccer in some number of years. So no, I'm not as active.
Okay, we need to get you more active.
So back to the question.
I need a time machine.
I mean, it's alright to shower before or what about after?
Oh,
Some people
obviously.
would
I'm not showering after sex.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not-
not-
because
no,
you
no,
haven't
no,
done
no,
now.
no,
Now, like
no.
you
I'm
see,
not,
she
I'm
wake
not
up-
having sex with men, so
Well,
it's
she
it
wake-
different.
doesn't
Okay,
matter.
but wait a minute.
I
Now.
think
You
that-
done did it in the
No.
shower. You done
You
did it.
still
You fell asleep.
running, it doesn't
You
matter.
wake up, she had to eat
Ain't
your
no
pussy. You gonna stop her?
No,
Same shit.
That's
no,
right.
it's not. I didn't have a long day of walking around and doing anything. I showered, we fucked, you licked the shit out of my pussy, so that means it's clean.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I came home, motherfucker was at the door ready with his tongue ready,
That's
and my
right.
shit was
Yeah,
ready
but
too,
you
and he licked it clean.
No,
Same shit.
that's different.
So you
I don't
you
fucking
got
think
a shower
like that.
before.
First
So
of all,
you came home, but you took a shower
I just
before you
feel
went to
it.
work.
I know what you're saying,
So
though.
you showered.
But I didn't
So
come
you
home from
understand.
the
I'm walking all day. Like I'm showering at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting home at like
6 o'clock in the
10.
afternoon is only 12 hours. So you
I'm
know,
getting
There
home
are
at
some
like
days
8:30
that I've
at
been
night.
sweaty and I feel
No,
funky down
I don't
here,
piss
so.
7 times, maybe pooped. Like, no, you're not going down there until I shower.
So you won't shower after, but you.
After, I don't have the energy to go do that.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I can't. I don't like that
Let me
feeling.
try
That sticky
it.
stuff
Let me
on
try
the
it.
inside.
We ain't got no energy. We got no motherfucking energy.
You be do a
I don't know,
flip.
like if
That's
need
why
energy,
your
like,
knee
a
messed
motherfucker
up.
sex up for
She
some
don't got
reason.
no
No,
energy.
it's not
That's why her
even
knee messed
about.
up.
It's not even about the. You know, like I think it's more of the if it's a guy. If a guy is ejaculating multiple times, he's not gonna have
He's
the
spent.
energy
He's
to
spent,
go. So it's just like for me, it's like I can have my vagina ate, and I can come and come and come, and by the time I'm done, it's like my energy is gone to shower.
Well, it's
So
so funny.
it's different.
Yeah, because I be an energizer bunny when I be up and doing everything, cleaning up the house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That you can breakfast food.
After that performance.
Yeah, you can, and not just breakfast.
Maybe
You want
lunch.
you want to get fried
penetration
apples.
is different from oral cum.
You said penetration.
Maybe a penetration cum is different.
No,
from
it's still
oral.
an orgasm.
Yeah.
It's still the oil.
Yeah, but I feel it's
Why'd you try them?
the where the dick is meeting, the tongue is not meeting there. Because it's not like the tongue could actually go inside and meet my G spot. Versus if it's a
What's
dick
that?
going in
What's
there,
that
you
man
know?
named Ron? That played
Oh,
with that
Ron
song?
Jeremy?
Yes.
I don't
Jeremy
know.
was part.
I don't know that about him.
But isn't his tongue very long or something?
Fat.
No, what I'm saying wasn't it about his tongue?
No.
No, his penis. It was about
He
his
was
penis.
like.
Oh, the
We can
man
put it
from
on right
Kiss,
now.
the man Kiss. You see his
Oh,
song?
Gene Simmons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gene
Oh,
Simmons
yeah.
who-
Yeah.
From
What?
From the band Kiss.
Oh.
The rock.
That
Oh,
tongue.
yeah, that would do it.
I'm a-
That thing gonna reach your nostrils.
I don't think I'll be able to come though, because it's not someone that I want there.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
So you need
That's-
a you
Blindfold
need,
and we'll put
you
a
need
woman's
Miss
voice
Jean.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. That's my thoughts. Please shower before you have sex.
Well, I've definitely come home and had it plenty of times without a shower because for me, like I said, I will smell my shit in a minute, and if it's okay, come on, it's good. Okay, but if I have that ass crack, a little bit of ass crack smell, or a little bit of like sweaty, but something like that, it's really called pheromone.
Your butt
Like,
Yeah, pheromones.
The
Yeah,
pheromone.
That's what attracts
No, but if
the
I
man.
know, like she said, if I had to use the bathroom, I had to defecate, then I'm going to definitely try to take a shower. But
And you feel
Might just feel a little
self-conscious.
bit
You
like that.
want to make sure that you know you
shit, a little
good.
bit of pee pee coming out when y'all be getting your pussy. You know that shit, kid.
There ain't no
like,
pee pee coming out of my pussy.
that squirting shit.
I got a
Spits.
squeeze
We
question.
go in there again, the squirting.
Yeah.
I got a squeeze question. You in the shower, you gotta pee. Do y'all get out?
No.
No, for what?
You
I had
get
a
out.
conversation with someone.
You
They
get
like
out?
they get out. What do you
For
get
what?
out for?
How you get out if you got a shit?
Just like they pee in the pool.
They're like
It's the
no,
same
it's
thing.
like they get
It's
out.
going down.
So that's like a handheld shower.
That's why I go to the bathroom.
Clean it
before
off.
I
Yeah,
go
like
to the
that.
shower.
Wait on the shower. You don't need to wake up toilet paper.
Then all of a sudden you
Fuck
be in there like, this is strong. Let me turn this up higher. You're like, you alright in there?
For the handheld shower people.
Okay.
Yes.
The
Put it
shower,
on speed.
if y'all ever brought it down just to
Sure
wash
did.
it out and just held it. Oh,
Of course.
I just said, I wish he was at 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, that was just a comment.
oh,
Put it on post.
That's what
Put
I'm
it on
saying.
post.
Turn it up higher.
I know I'm clean
You can
now.
carry-
I'm clean and satisfied.
See, y'all live with me, so y'all can just.
I don't live with me.
Oh, well, you son of a bitch. How do you control that?
Easy.
Do you masturbate?
No.
You don't?
No.
Shit.
I don't know who you are anymore.
She's a woman of the
What kind of
Lord.
nice and nasty
Nasty.
is
Where's
she?
the
You know, she
She
Yeah.
got nice and
she
nasty thoughts.
don't
That's
belong
nice and
here.
nasty
She
thoughts.
doesn't
I'm
belong
waiting for
here.
my husband to give it all to him. So he can-
Wow.
Yeah, that nigga gonna die.
Die Man.
What's your question, Shivonne?
All right. So, how do you tell your mate it's over?
I'm
What's
not
that
good at
song?
It's
It's
over. Call it a day.
What's the use of trying to make love? Somewhere we lost the key. It's better let it love for you and me.
But it's clear. It's clear to see.
It's over. Too much, too little, too late.
What's in y'all cup? 'Cause it's not in my cup. What's in y'all cup? cup. That's not in my cup.
Oh, no, sip your cup, baby. You find out.
You just gotta tell them.
Okay, so how would you say it? If it was you.
It was
Like,
this
baby, this
guy
ain't
back
working for
in
me.
the
It's
day.
me, it's not you.
Yeah. So they could feel good about the breakup.
It's
Don't do no
I need to-
texting like these kids do nowadays.
Oh,
They
my
text
God.
everything.
Find
It's
myself,
over.
you know, I be like, it's just not working. I'm just going through something right now. I don't know if it's menopause or
I'm not good
And
at
see.
breakups. I'm not
look
good
and
at
see.
You're not good at breakups?
I don't really know how to break up with people.
So they break up with you.
I would rather them do it because then it saves the question asking because it's like that's how you feel. So now you won't have to ask me any questions.
But if
I'm not good at it.
But if you at a point where you don't want to be with this person, she wants to be with you, so she's not gonna break up with you. You gonna just stay with her because you don't want to break
I'm
up.
a firm believer in keep trying.
But you miserable. That's like staying with the husband for the kids.
I need to work on.
You don't stay with nobody for the kids.
Never.
That was a mistake. I'm sorry.
I need to work on
The
it.
kids suffer. No, that
I
means
know.
you're suffering.
I
That's
know.
why you're gonna start going out, looking at other people, start to cheat because you don't want to be in that
But
relationship.
I feel like I've become better at it. But
Better
it's
at what?
something-
Lying? That you
No, not lying.
hiding.
more
Oh my
like
God.
What are you doing?
You faking.
Expressing myself.
Oh, okay.
Like my previous relationship. It was over a long time ago, before it actually ended, and it was just because I didn't really know how to break up. It's like I've tried, and then we got back together, and it's like holding on to good thoughts of this person possibly being back
You
that
just
person.
wasting your pretty.
So it's I don't know. I'm gonna,
Waste the time. You
I'm
can't
gonna
get
work.
your
I
time
know.
back.
I know.
Yeah.
But what else will I be doing? The time is gonna go regardless.
Yeah, but at least you be time with something
No
that you
time
want.
is wasted. It's always a lesson for me.
Yeah,
But time is something that you can't get back.
I know that's
Yeah. I don't think, like, if I was with someone for 5 years and ended, it's a lesson learned. It's never time wasted. Because I was gonna be doing, what was I
The
gonna be
lesson
doing my
was
time?
learning at a point where you say you ain't want to be with them. The rest of that time on, it was wasted.
Yeah, I'm making
Wasted-
some valid points up in this bitch.
Yeah, but it's like, wait, why is it considered wasted?
Look,
time?
Because you with
Because
somebody that you could
I'm not
have
happy, so it's like, okay,
Yes,
I leave.
you wasting your time. You're not happy. You can
How do you
find
know you're gonna
somebody
be
that
happy if you would have been happy without the relationship?
Well, you got to get out to find
But
out.
that's why I
Uh,
think now one thing it's important, and a lot of people don't do it, is when you end a relationship or you get out of a relationship, to take that time for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't,
Get to
even
know
if
yourself.
while you're in this relationship over here, there's a down low over there, don't jump into that relationship with them. I think that's important, to take time for you to learn you and to redevelop you. You know, reinvent
I
you.
think
or
most guys already have, when they break up with you, they already have the
Women
girl
too.
that they gonna.
Yeah, I thought
Not only
you
guys,
your tape.
everybody. Normally, it's someone. It might not be someone you see in a relationship, but it's someone as a distraction. Because sometimes you break up, you need some distraction. You might not want to be in a relationship, but you might feel like, oh, work is this. No, work is not enough.
I think
Especially
that
now with social media and stuff.
one thing I read, which I think is true, the person that was more committed to that relationship will be the last one to be in a new relationship.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit because this is like everyone feels like they're the one that's more committed to the.
Well, not the one that ended the relationship. They not
Like, let's speak on my last relationship. She would tell you she was the one that was more committed and wanted it to work, but she was the first one to be in a relationship after we stopped talking. It's like, bitch, where did you meet this person? You just moved to a whole new state. What? Oh, I met him online. What? So you were just online, you don't want to focus on yourself?
You met him online?
She met the girl online.
Oh,
It's just like,
online?
you didn't want to focus on yourself? I don't know. I don't believe people.
So
People do be lying. But they lie, I think, to get out of the relationship so they won't have to feel bad that it's not working. Or they don't have to feel bad that, you know, it's over and it was my fault. Especially if you know it was your fault of the demise of the relationship. So people don't want to be held accountable, like I just said. I'm going to always acknowledge my part. Even if I don't say it out loud in my head or to the person, I'm like, oh, man, you know you fucked that up because you was this and you was that. You need to go apologize, or you need to you know, recognize your fault and your stuff that you did, so that you won't do that same thing. You know, repetitive, you know, like repeating the same thing over and over and over, you're gonna have that same relationship. It's not a different one, it's the same motherfucking one if you're gonna see you doing the same shit.
But the question is, how do you tell somebody?
The question is how you tell them. You just have to only tell them, because after a while you start having mental issues. And it weighs on you. It weighs on you and it gets heavy. Then you're going to do something stupid. You're going to do something crazy. You're going to be miserable. You're not going to be able to function. You're going to do stupid, irrational things. It's like, it's a lot of shit that comes up. So you need to say it. You just have to find how to say it. This is how I would say it. This is not working for me and us. This is how I would say it. But even then, they don't hear you. So let's go with that too. And then they continue to say, or they'll try to do better. That do better will last for 2 minutes, and that's an exaggeration. I mean, hypothetical. They'll try to make it work or make it better. But you know in your heart, no matter what, it's not going to get better because you have passed that point of no return. So the best way to tell them is to do it. Give yourself and that person a time frame, where if you're living together that they have to leave, or you leaving, or whoever's leaving. But it has to get done, because if it don't, it's just going to keep on progressing. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. And somebody is going to be hurt, disabled, mentally. Yeah. And it's going to end bad. So you want to end it, but you still have some kind of, what was the word I'm looking for here? You got to end it with
stability.
Yeah, and that person has to be the one to say, okay, I'm out. You know, and like you said, to say it's hard, but you got to have that conversation. Like, baby, look,
this is the last supper.
Take
it down, you cook them dinner.
It gets worse. It don't get no better.
You gotta tell them.
Like I said, especially if you know it's not working and it's not going to.
And if they violent, make sure you do it in public.
It's not going
to. Yeah.
Why, when women are upset, they tell men to get out of the house? Why is that?
Because you shouldn't have never let them in your motherfucking house in the first place.
I think
so that's the part
wrong.
where you should be taking responsibility. And why we ever get these men that ain't got their own shit anyway? I'm never doing that shit again. Have your shit together, nigga. Have your own house. I'll come spend the night with you.
But like,
you
people
come spend the night with me.
on times where they might lose it. But why is it get the fuck out? Even if you still want to be in a relationship, why do you do that? Because then
that's wrong and petty.
That's wrong, because then you're gonna get back a man that is rebellious because you kicked them out, and then it's like now the relationship is gonna have more issues. Why is it get out? Why don't you leave? Even though it's your space, you leave and you don't have to leave forever. You go visit
my motherfucking house. That's not happening. Roxy, why would a person leave their own shit that they built for a motherfucker?
If you want the relationship to work,
but
sometimes you guys are just having a disagreement at the moment, and it's not an end of relationship thing.
Okay.
And you tell them to get the fuck out, even though just because you're upset, you say get the fuck out my house. But you still want a healthy relationship when they come back. How do you think that's possible?
Okay, for me, I've never done that. Like I said, because I wasn't one to live with a bunch of people. Like I said, I lived with a man when I was young and didn't know better about living together. Okay, and I never said get out because it wasn't my house, and I always had this. So if he did tell me to get out, I would have been able to come in. The first time I will say that, was a couple of weeks ago. I did that. I immediately apologized and went back to, look, I was mad. I said that. I apologized. You know what it is. Okay, so I'm never going to say get out if I know the relationship is still going to work. I'm going to say a whole bunch of other shit though. I'm going to curse you like motherfucker, you motherfucker, that, whatever. But I'm not going to say get out if I know that I still want to be in the relationship.
Well, why do?
But I don't know.
You guys might not. But it's just like, why do women go to the extreme but then want a
Just
healthy
like-
relationship.
Just like
after.
why do guys move in with girls and every 5 minutes they
cheating
disappearing?
on another
They
girl.
leaving. I'm leaving.
they want
Pack
the
up
place
and
to
go.
stay.
I'm leaving. And then when they come back, when they feel like coming back. But when they want to do what they want to do,
Mm-hmm.
they're packing up and they leave it. It's the same thing. They just
when
do
they
it
don't
just
let
to
them
get.
back in.
And
I
the
feel like
same-
we should live with the people. I've learned no. I like I said, I lived with somebody 3 times, but people who really know me know I'm not one to live with nobody. Like I said, the first time I was with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was young. I didn't know about the living together thing. I thought that was the thing to do. You know, if you live with somebody, that means you're going to get married. That's the way my mindset was growing up. So that was my first time living with somebody. I was 23. He was 26. We worked for 11 years, but I didn't move in with him right away. I was always spending the night. I had just got this apartment, so now we know this is 37 years ago. Because December 20th, it'll be 37 years I've been living here, right? So I got this apartment, but right after I got this apartment, I met him. We was doing it. We was in love. My daughter was like spending the night with my mother. I didn't play that, men being around my daughter shit. Never.
Mhm.
So Chica, that's the only person she knows. But I'm learning not to say names. I'm learning. So we started living together, and it was working. So I'm thinking we're gonna get married. So just when I said I'm gonna give this up and give it to my cousin, my mother said, "No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep that. You never know what thing's gonna happen." I never thought that way. 11 years later, it didn't work. I came back to my apartment, but I never lived with nobody. I said I'll never live with nobody again, either in their house with them or in my house with me. I said next time I live with somebody, I'm gonna be married. That's the next time I lived with somebody when I got married. Okay, and it wasn't like he was living here before that. When we came from the wedding, we came here together. Like I said, he was spending the night here sometime. He was spending the night, live where he was living.
So
with
you
a
guys
family
were
member.
married but living apart?
Yeah. No, we was married.
No.
Like I said, he didn't live here before we got married. You know how
Oh,
we
she
get
got
married, so
married,
move
then
on
he
in.
came
No, he stayed with his aunt, grandmother, whoever that was, and I was living here. He would spend the night here sometime. Of course, I didn't spend the night over there because he was living with, his who was he living with?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that was the second time when I was married. Down, fast forward, now I don't play that. Every nigga I'm with, he gonna live here. No, I was never that chick. And as far as saying get out, I never said that to Thomas, knowing that I'm married. So I'm gonna tell my man to get out. No, I ain't telling him to get out. He left. I tell him, come on, you go. I said, yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so-
yeah, but I know that what you're saying. Women do that because, like I said, the other day, I was mad at motherfucker, and I did. Okay, but I was like,
So
immediately
when-
apologize and
so-
say I don't mean it. I'm sorry.
But
But
if you
I
say
still
it,
also know.
do you think women say it at the point when they're done, or do
They
they
say it
just
when
say
they're
it
mad.
because they feel like
It
it
depends on the
hurt?
pettiness
They
of
say
the
it to
woman.
hurt the person.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say to hurt the
Yeah.
person, and again,
Especially if
that's
they
a
know you
petty
have
move.
nowhere to
You've
go.
done that, Ross?
Where
But have you happened?
I haven't lived.
You lived with a lot of
anyone-
women.
I haven't lived with anyone since I've had this apartment, but it's like when the tables was turned when we were living together, it was just I just felt like it was said once, and after that it was just like if we argue, I just leave because I don't want you to tell me that again. But I feel like that created an issue in the relationship, and it also made me feel like, okay, so you know what? I'm never gonna put myself in a situation ever again. So it made me, I have to have my own in order to feel like complete in a relationship. In all aspects of everything. Like I have to have my own job, my own car, my own savings, my own place to feel complete, like a catch for a relationship. So it's just like, I don't know. I do feel like it's kind of weird to live with someone again in an apartment. I need it to be a big enough space that if we're not seeing eye to eye, I could be over here and we're not disgusted by seeing each other because we just had an
Until you
argument.
get
Yeah,
over
yeah,
it,
yeah.
deal with it. Yeah.
And I don't like confrontation in all aspects of life. Friendships, I don't like to confront people or make people feel like inadequate to me and stuff like that. I just feel like, okay, that's how you feel, noted. But I'm not gonna belittle someone, even if I see they have flaws or they don't have as much as me. I'm never going to tell that to them because words stick, and I don't want you to be like, well, you said this, whatever. So I just like, okay, noted. So I don't know.
So how do you break up with So how would you tell them?
Well, let me see. This is my third marriage. I've done it twice, and
Were you was the one to leave in both
What?
marriages?
they don't leave me. I leave them.
I hear that shit.
All right
In my
now.
first marriage, oh my gosh! So I think when we it really ended, the whole marriage basically was a DV situation. And when we ended, and I tried to put him out, he barricaded himself in the house, and the police had to come and get him out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was your buddy. May he rest in peace. The second time when I left, I really don't think he believed that I was leaving. Like, even with me packing my boxes in, but he didn't believe I was
But
leaving.
how did you tell him you was leaving?
I'm done with you. I'm over it. I can't do this anymore. I love me. And I don't think that he honestly really believed it until I ordered my Chinese bus tickets. And my son and I boarded the bus and came to New York.
Can relationships end if y'all in a good space?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
no, like if we are good, but it's just like we not having. It's just like we be like, listen, I know we're happy, but this is not it. Do you feel like people end relationship like that?
I think
It's
that
like we're in a good space, but I just feel like this is not it.
No.
Why people don't? It's like something is missing. We're happy, but something is missing. Do people end like, I'm happy, but something is missing? I don't think. Why people end when
Maybe
things
they're
are just
awesome.
bad?
Because like I was saying, nobody wants to take accountability that it's not working, so they create these things and you argue about it and leave on the final note. But then down the line, you can talk like me and him. You know, we ended on a bad note. But I will say this: Dwight, he knew that it was more of his fault than why things happen. We just talked the other day.
On my
And
relationship.
we always talk about how
Ain't nothing good about that. It's a bad.
I think, and then to further expound on this, like I moved from Maryland to New York with my son, but then, my accountability, I think it was the worst move I could have done.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that I needed him here for our son, so he came back. I called him. I was like, no, come on to New York and be with me because our son needs us, which I think my son would be a better person if I didn't even do that.
For the kids.
Yeah,
that's
no,
for the
not
kids.
that, and also like I don't feel like a male need to be around to raise a male like I grew up learning things with my father. Like he taught me and my sister how to put a pad on panties. So it's just like it's weird when people say it because like from my perspective, my mom was away and we were with my dad, but my mom was as present as she could be, just not physically. And I just don't see why you don't feel like a man can raise a woman in a.
But I had a son. I just felt that, and again, it was where I was. Understand? Because in retrospect, I really didn't need him. And when we did break up for good, it was on bad terms. It was ugly. And I should have just, because when I moved to New York, we were on good terms. I should have just left it like that.
I got a question. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Sidney Poitier?
Maybe. For Thanksgiving, who would y'all rather have come to dinner? An absentee parent that you never met, that left you as a kid. An ex there was never no closure, and you always wonder why you wanted the relationship, but he left you. Or a best friend that's an ex best friend now, that you shared everything with, and something happened, and y'all not friends no more.
It's a loaded.
I can't answer none of those because it's every
Out of those three,
all three of them.
who would you want to come to
I'm going to
dinner?
go with the absent parent that I never met.
Why?
Because I feel like a part of myself. I don't like who is that other half of me. Why am I like I am? I know my mother's part, but I don't know my father's part. Do I have any brothers and sisters?
Mm.
Do I look more like people on his side of the family? Do I have his characteristics? Because like I said, it's going to get heavy, so that's why I don't want to go no further. But that's who I wish. We'll talk about that offline.
What about you? Out of those three, this is your best friend from do or die, and now something fell off between y'all friendship and y'all not friends no more. Absent parentee or ex-lover that you want to know.
I'm gonna slap her.
Absent parent. Or ex-lover that you wanted to know what happened. Like you was in love with this person and there's no closure, it just bounced.
Okay. It's hard to choose because
I'm
from many blended families. And ironically, our Thanksgivings, my ex-husband, his girl, kids, new husband, their kids, we shared holidays together, birthday parties together. And it was never, and that's our kids' friends, they couldn't understand our dynamics. Like there was no violence, there's no baby mama drama. We were always together for the kids. So I would have to go with an ex-best friend.
Ex-best friend.
Knowing both of my parents, I would have to go with the ex-best friend. And because I'm a loner, but not alone, but I have my besties. I love friendship. I love togetherness. I love sisterhood. I see so many friends who have been friends since they were kids, and they go and they do things together and they travel, and it's just that sisterhood, that bond. Yeah, maybe times things have come between them, but they were able to repair it. So for me, maybe something happened, I don't know. I would love to be able to rebuild that bond and have my sister again. I have been sick recently and had nobody there to call. Don't get me wrong, because I know I could call her, but you do so much for so many people and you're always stretched. I wouldn't put that on her. So yeah, I think it would be a thing.
What would you say?
For me, if it's Thanksgiving, I feel like because it's Thanksgiving, I wouldn't want it to be a parent that I never met. Because it's like I would have so much questions, and it's a happy day.
Thanksgiving in Black people's house is always a fight. It's always an argument. So
that's where I know it. That's why I find my own turkey now.
If it's a best friend,
the alcohol in there.
It depends on. I don't know how to answer that question because I feel like if it's a friend, what brought us to that point? So I feel like it would have to be like a closure, because
ex-lover.
So yeah, because I really wouldn't really care because we're breaking up. If I curse you out, I could still go on with my day and it won't really affect me. So I think it would have to be like an ex-lover.
For me, I know it's a hard question because you be like, Dad, do I pick an ex-lover over my parent that I never met, or pick a parent over a best friend that I knew all my life? Like, what do you pick in the situation? Who would I want to come to dinner? An ex is an ex for a reason. So obviously you ain't care enough about me to tell me then why you left me. So I'm not wasting my turkey on you and my time. So you're out. A best friend, again, like you said, it really depends on what happened. Depending on the situation, she could have slept with your husband. She could never. I don't need you sitting breaking bread with me. So that she's out. So I would have to find out who I am. Why did you leave me? Let me hear your side of the story. I would have to have my absent parent come and sit with me and explain why did you do what you do. Because I could hear mommy or daddy's side, and it could be a whole total different. They could have been the one that took you away from me. Now's my opportunity to say, to hear what happened from your point of view, from your side. And, oh, this is why my nose is like this. Oh, this is why I don't like this. You find out more about who you are. You can find out about your grandparents, your cousins. So I would pick
Ancestry.com. Thank you very much.
Is it really good though?
absent
Yeah,
stop
just-
parent. That's my
I don't know if I'm gonna ever find my parent on because my mother has no information.
So we almost finished this
At
session.
the end of the road.
So I would like to say that December we will not be taping.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
So-
guys.
I have a question for Christmas to end this all.
What?
Regifting gifts. How do y'all feel about somebody regifting a gift?
I don't mind it. I love
If I don't
regifting.
know it, it's
Wait,
re-gift.
Yeah, because when you re-gift, like you, no, I like that. Go ahead, because I'm
No,
gonna pick
finish.
it back up what she gonna say.
If I don't know, it's a re-gift.
It's fine.
It's fine, especially if it's because somebody might have given it to you and you didn't really like it, but you know that I would love it, I would truly
Yeah.
appreciate it. Back that bitch, you would give it to me.
That's right, what she said.
But
because-
then you mad if you know that it's a regift. So
Yeah.
no, I'm
Actually,
not.
I
I wouldn't be
wouldn't.
mad.
First of all,
Because
I'm
I
grateful
still
that you
feel
thought
not,
about me.
first of all that, and I feel why let the gift go to waste. You don't want to hurt the person's feelings and say, oh, you know what, thank you, but I really don't like that, and give it back. So you keep it. You don't want it to go to waste, and you give it to somebody else. And you're not going to tell them the person that you give it to is a re-gift, unless you got a person like Shivonne. You can tell us that this is a re-gift, but I know you like it from here. So I'm saying what she said. There's nothing wrong with re-gifting. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I feel that you wasted this shit, just put it on the side and never do nothing with it because you don't want to hurt that person's feelings. You don't like them. And like I said, if it's a person that you can talk to, this friends like Shivonne, like Nancy, like you, I like, bitch, look, I re-gifted that motherfucker. Would you be mad if I told you that I re-gifted it?
Yeah, 'cause
if
that's
I
what
don't
you
like
did.
it,
If you don't like
if I don't like it, I'm gonna be upset. Like, why would you give this?
But
to me?
if she was to re-gift something,
But if you
it
liked
would be
it, it's
something
alright.
that she knew you liked.
No, if you gave me something and I told you I re-gifted it, you would be mad that I did that?
It depends on how much I spent on it.
Oh,
I
shit.
would be
Okay.
upset if I bought you a gift and you said you re-gifted and gave it to, say you gave it to Shivonne. I would be mad.
But it's us.
If
No, I know I'm just using I would be upset because I would be like, well, you should have told me that, you know, you didn't like it. I thought you would like it, and I could have just took it back and got you something else.
And that's why,
Oh,
and
that's
this is,
the point.
well, Tika, are you listening? Oh, are you listening, baby girl? Because this is what I tell Tika. Every year she say, mommy, what you want? And when I tell her what I want, oh, mom, why you want that? But see, when somebody tell you what they
You
want,
get it.
and you get me something different, then I'm going to have a problem with
Yeah, I
that.
like to know.
So she said, mommy, that's whack. Why you
and
don't
I'll
want
get
this or
them what
that?
they want.
Because I want what I want. I don't
Yeah.
care how, like, when I asked her for this, she got it, and I was happy as fuck. Again, I don't know how to work. Six,
But
7 years, 10 years.
if I get someone a gift without them knowing what I'm getting them, I tell them, if you don't like it, let me know.
No, see, did you
So,
know you're
and that's
open.
why they
So
got
I
the
can-
gift receipt.
So I can bring it
They
back.
have those receipts.
Because I don't
that
want to
can
give you
take
something
back.
that you have no use for and I spend too much money on.
Mhm.
If you don't like it, let me know. Even if it's something that's a designer something, if you don't like it, let me know because it's gonna sit there and I just spent $800.
Yeah.
So
we
it's
don't
like,
want your
Yeah.
gift. Be like,
Yeah.
Linda,
I
why
hear
you ain't
you.
wearing
I
that
hear you.
yet? I bought you that for good, but you not telling me you really didn't like it.
Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you another thing about me. I'm so into people. So if I know you, I already know what you like.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know her that well, so I didn't know. I said, no one told me about a gift card. 'Cause I
Yeah.
didn't know. But when I was telling about what I wanted to do, I told you, I think I wanted to put all your favorite things in there. So I studied that. I know she likes sweatshirts. I know she likes hats. I know she likes camouflage. I want to put all your favorite things in a big bag that you get like, oh shit. But I know I didn't have the money. So that's another thing. I always have these big grand ideas.
Mhm.
for
well,
what I
just
wanna
in
do for
case,
people.
if you ever in doubt, I like cologne.
I found out later on. Yeah, about
That's
that.
what
I would've got
if
it.
it's Christmas, birthday, I always want.
Oh, for Christmas I only buy kid shit. So I don't know nothing about
No,
that.
but I'm just saying, like I'm always
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like I
yeah.
always meet people like, what do you want for Christmas? Cologne. But I want it. That's
What kind of cologne you like?
I like the Dior Sauvage.
Alright.
Ooh.
Okay, let's stay on
Yeah.
this.
Any
So-
last words? Last words. I'm sorry.
Wait, let me finish.
Oh.
So, like I said, I don't mind giving somebody a gift, but if you be gifting and give it to somebody, yeah, I will have a problem with that. Because I feel like, communication could have told me, I could have took it back, whatever. But what about if I gave you a gift, you tell me like, I don't eat chocolate. Just something on the job, people give gifts, wrap it up. Oh yeah. Give it. I don't like chocolate. I don't eat chocolate. It's like, oh, I didn't know. I forgot. Really didn't know. Like, you in turn take that gift, wrap it, and give me back the gift.
Oh, now
So
that's
I
fucked up.
open the gift. I'm bragging to everybody. Oh, I feel special because I'm the only one that she gave a
Who
gift.
did that to
She
you?
ain't give nobody a gift.
Somebody
Not
did.
to me, somebody at work.
That's why I said that shit. I already know.
And she opens the gift and it's the same thing she gave you the day before. How would you feel about that?
I would be like, bitch, really?
Yes.
I'd be like,
that
bitch,
is
I would be
crazy.
insulted.
Yes, that's crazy.
That-
But
Yeah.
hold on, because we know I'm spiteful. If I said to you the day before, but you know I don't like it, I give it back to you.
Thank you. She should have gave the gift back. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say, well, give it to me. Or she could have, if she kept it, you would have thought, oh well, I'll give it to the kids in the house, or somebody
Yeah.
eat it, chocolate, somebody eat it. Not just go home and get wrapping paper, wrap it, and come and say, here, I got you a gift. I got you a gift.
Yeah, I got you what you got me, bitch. I got you what you got me,
That's
bitch.
some G stuff.
That's
not gonna lie. That's some
That's-
G stuff.
That's some cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So that's what I call it. Gotta be crazy to do something
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
Woo, so.
Any last words?
Well, since this is November and we won't see you for December, see you cats and kittens next year. Stay positive, keep growing, keep loving us.
Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah,
Happy gobble
happy
gobble.
Kwanzaa.
Yes,
Gobble
that's
gobble.
the Kwanzaa.
Love you all.
I had a Kwanzaa question for y'all too.
But we gonna see y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna see you in January with bigger and better new things.
Yes.
We're gonna have a new set. I'm lying, we ain't gonna have a new set.
The color might
This
be
ain't the
different.
view. We trying to get there though. But happy holidays to everyone, and thank you for being with us and joining us once a month. We will be going live from all venues next year. We do promise you that. We'll be going live from YouTube, Facebook, and whatever venue else we can go live from. We gonna go there.
We going.
So
We
be
going.
safe. Enjoy your Thanksgiving Day. Enjoy your family. Don't talk with food in your mouth, because you will choke.
Remember
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Love you. Thank you for this
Hanukkah,
journey.
Kwanzaa, and all that stuff.
See you next year.
And remember, straight talk makes for straight understanding.
Yes,
Yeah.
See y'all later.